gone wrong. This isn't how it normally works around these parts. Let's get a tweet out, shall we? Live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LOLLUJO. It's the FM streamer. How do you spell streamer? Streamer Showdown draft. Yeah, that's literally what the tweet's going to say. It's beautiful. How are we doing, boys and girls? Can everybody see and or hear me? Goodness me, I hope so. What do we think of that? What do we think of that thing that we've just witnessed then? The shenanigans we've just seen. Who's in? Tell me there's someone in. Have I actually gone live properly? There's nobody here. This is unheard of. Why is there no... There you go. We've got... It's because I've just gone live and started talking. I don't think I've ever done that before. So what was it? Brazil, Germany, and Dutch Netherlands. Do I go for Werner or Virgil first then? Oh, a lot of my boys are in. A lot of my usual suspects are available. So this is going to be quite interesting. Luckily, what I've got is my I've got my original season 1 when we did the top 5 leagues spreadsheet, which obviously has a lot of players who don't qualify for this, but just looking through some of the players I drafted that season. Did we have anyone who fits this criteria? I don't know what flavour a lot of these players are. This is going to be my problem. No idea. We'll be fine. You lot will have to teach me about nationality. Thank you, Chris, for the sub. I don't know why it's so very loud. Is that my headphones maybe that's loud? Or it could be... Is it loud for you lot, or is it just loud in the headphones? Could just be loud in my headphones. I've turned the headphones down. Right, I'm just making sure that I've actually made it into the game as well. We're going to be starting the draft in about 10 minutes time, so we're just getting ready. It's not too loud. I'll turn it back up again. It must have been my headphones that were too loud. Ever since I did that stream with Anna on Saturday night where I had to get the PS5 wired in, and it's all gone very wrong sound-wise. I haven't quite got everything fixed since we had the Go XLR die in the stream on Monday night. Oh, it's all gone wrong. But hopefully we're all good. I'm going to make an announcement now so that I don't have to do it later. I'm not going to be carrying on the stream after the draft tonight. Full disclosure, I've been to the doctors and twice today. Just checking up on what happened last night with the old ticker. Nothing, no new problems or anything. It was a scheduled appointment, but what it does mean is I haven't finished recording the transfer special for home that's due to come out at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I need to finish that after we finish the draft. So that's why that's too quiet now, isn't it? So as soon as the draft is done, we'll be dancing offline again so I can get that finished and ready for you to come out tomorrow morning. Are we going to see the Springfinity Gauntlet? Did it really work last time? That's the question. By the way, drinking a can of water, because why not? Lovely can of water. Delicious. Thank you for the subs that are coming in as well. Kai Cotton, Melvin Rules, thank you very much. Simon as well. Draft rules of nationality, but what leagues are they from? It'll just be players of that nationality rather than specific leagues. Where's the giraffe mug? What, the one that I got in the PO box? It's in the kitchen. I used it earlier today, so it's now up in the kitchen, ready to go through the dishwasher. VVD is in the player pool. I know, but I'm trying to rack my brains based on previous showdowns of who's good, because you got to have that. I don't know. Is Virgil as important as getting Timo Werner? Who's the other Streamer Showdown style striker out of the player pool that we've got? There isn't a Brazilian one. Is there a Dutch one? I've got to think Werner might be top priority. So I think I might go Werner if I get first pick. Jesus, I've never used him. Werner's been downgraded. Boadu is a quick touch striker. Yeah, but he's not any good. I've used Boadu before. Viking Dan also would pick Werner as first round pick. Right, we'll go for Virgil then. I mean, it's a good rule of thumb. Do the opposite of what Dan would do. I think that's a solid rule of thumb. Firmino's on my short list, definitely. Let's have a look to see who's on my short list as a striker from last time. So, as a pressing forward, this is where I'm going to get nationalities wrong. Firmino, Werner, that's it, I think. As players who can play pressing forward. If we're looking at quick advance forwards, we can also add to the list Jesus. Firmino's on that list as well. Strikers are slim pickings. For the type of striker I want, it is slim pickings. Gnabry could also play striker. Do we really want someone who can also play striker as my main striker? Surely we want a striker. Neymar isn't the kind of striker that I would want to use. Kane is not Brazilian, German or Dutch. So the player pool, as voted for by the Lowdown chat, is Brazilian, Dutch and German players. So it's not done on league nationality, it's on nationality of player. So Brazilian, Dutch and German. So I think Timo Werner is urgent. He's an urgent pick. Means I can't get Pedro. What am I going to do without Pedro? Very sad. But I could get Virgil. Havertz is a must if I can get him. I love Kai Havertz. He's been brilliant for me in the past. Lots of people saying the word Brobby, and it's a word I've never heard before. So I would suggest there's about a 0% chance of me drafting someone I've never heard of. Certainly early on, anyway. I've got to go Virgil first pick just for the meme, haven't I? If it comes up. What's the draft rules? Players have to be Brazilian, German or Dutch. So Brazilian, German or Dutch players. Brobby is a striker at Ajax. That doesn't mean I've heard of him. I can't force myself to have heard of him. Did I get your email? I've not checked email for a couple of days, so there might have been an email come through, but I haven't seen it yet. I'll get to it, I'm sure. Is Pele available? I'll have a look. I mean, if we're allowed players from my home save, I've got loads of Brazilians. I could do a whole squad of Brazilians. We'll be all right. Does Renan count? Because he's got Brazil as second nationality. Does that count? Can we do second? Who's going to be our cheeky little rascal second nationality players that we squeeze in? Coutinho. Coutinho's not my kind of player, is he really? We need Kev players. Coutinho, where would Coutinho fit into my team? He's not my kind of wide player, and I'm not likely to play with an attacking midfielder. Neres is a good shout. I used Neres with Leicester, and Neres was good. Right, I'm going to jump back into the main chat because we said 5-2. I don't know if anyone else is in there yet. But brace yourself for potty mouths. You know how this works. Coutinho could play Mazzala. I guess he could. But obviously, I'm going to look at Kai Havertz ahead of him because Havertz I've got previous with.
Have you got previous Havertz, have you?
Yes, I have, Tom. How have you got Joe Bursick in goal tonight, Tom? How has that happened? That's the fourth club he's played for this season.
It's mental, isn't it? So our keeper got concussion in training.
Do you not have a spare one?
Apparently not. They're all on loan, apparently. So
seems like an oversight.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? But he's been drafted in as an emergency loan. But
he was already on loan at Posh.
Yeah, I'm very confused as to how they managed to do it so quickly. Like obviously it's been allowed, but it's but it also, I assume he'll be like if we win the playoffs, will he be the first ever player to get promoted from the same league in the same season with two teams?
He would have to be the first one to have ever been in the promotion match. I'm sure there's probably players who've changed clubs mid-season and both teams have ended up promoted. But I can't believe there's ever been another player who's been in the match where the team secured promotion twice in the same season. That would be quite the record for him.
Yeah, definitely something for the CV, that one. But hopefully, I mean, we're 0-0 at half-time. We hit the post at some point, and It's a nervy game, but we're better away from home. Our home form's terrible. Away form, West in the league. So
well, you've got the best goalkeeper in the league now, so
well, apparently so, yeah. So
he'll be Stokes. There's talk of him being Stokes' first choice next year. So
yeah,
future England goalkeeper.
Yeah, well, we had Palmer this season on loan from West Brom, and I think there's talk of him being right up there as well.
I think this turned up to interrupt our League One chat. We were enjoying that.
Lincoln winning
League One again.
It's 0-0 at half time, Jack. 0-0 at half time.
Oh, it's always League One chat. Have you just been panicking and doing some prep just there? Because I absolutely have.
I've just loaded up my old spreadsheets that have got players of these nationalities in.
Should I do that?
I mean, that would make sense, Ben. What panic were you doing if you weren't doing that?
I was going through nationals that I thought were good, because obviously there's lots of players that aren't in. Oh, Kev's going to miss out on all the players that aren't in the nations we've done before or leagues we've done before.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Well, that's fine.
I'm feeling excited for this.
Me too.
Good twist though. Do we all like the twist?
I like the twist. I like how it just throws us in there, right? Just throws us.
I would like us to randomise it every time.
We might do.
Like you could, I don't know if you couldn't really announce it beforehand, but it's just nice for the prep, like not having to do any.
Oh yeah, I've loved not having to do anything. It's been lovely.
Lazy is what I've heard there. Jack's laziness.
Well, it's like whenever you did like your A levels, your teachers would tell you what subjects hadn't come up recently in exams, like for the past few years, so you revised all the other stuff. Whereas with this, it's like I don't know what the other subjects are, so I've just done no prep for the exam.
I feel like I've been revising general studies.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I'm happy to send you back to that period of time.
I actually had to do that once. I had to retake general studies.
When life is easier.
General studies was my second best A level.
Just a quick question.
Yes,
A levels. What are these?
Good comedy from Deep.
I don't have A levels.
Good comedy.
I went to the University of Life, gentlemen.
So what you're saying there is
when
you
did you
year
graduate?
6 SATs and then called it a day.
What SATs? I was homeschooled, Jack. Sorry, mate.
It's got me there.
You still do SATs if you're homeschooled, don't you?
We sit on the chair,
surely
on the bench outside.
On the sofa.
I have a question that's actually related to the showdown. Sorry to bring us on to topic.
Please do. Far away.
What's the deal with second nationalities?
So primary only.
So what do you mean? What's the deal with second? It's nationals of Holland, Germany.
So if someone's got Holland as their second nationality,
it's not their nationality, is it?
They won't be loaded.
They won't be loaded. That's what I'm asking.
No.
Because I'm not going to know, so I can safely draft anyone who's on here. I don't have to think.
Anyone that's in this pool, you can draft. There are 31,000 players.
Okay, that's what I'm checking. I didn't want to
just
inadvertently make a mistake.
Just letting everyone know. God damn, he doesn't win a few showdowns. He gets well nasty.
I won the almost previous one I was in.
Crikey.
Wow. Okay.
You almost won the previous one you were in. You were out in the semi-finals. You were eliminated by me. So
that doesn't sound right.
Wow.
You literally did a me, which is pretty shit. So
that sounds made up.
Yeah, factual. The Kev era, this is the Clates era. Now, admittedly, he's not here, but it's the Clates era.
Are we good to start here, or what's the...
do you want to start, boys? No, I control this shit. Do you want to go?
I can just sit here and have a chat if you want for a while.
Let's not pretend the lowdown have got any authority here. Read the standing orders, Jack.
Read them and understand them.
Read them and understand them.
God, throwback.
I have no authority here.
I'll do that.
So given the fact that I was runner-up last time, does that make me the highest seed?
Yes, which is scary, right?
Oh, that's, that
is terrible.
No, I revel under the label of favourite.
You're not. No, you're still not. There's only one person in this tournament that's winning it. That's
how they all work, dude. There's always only one person who wins it.
Curtie has to win it. The amount of chops that man has done, he has to win it. It's regardless. I mean, everyone in here now. Mostly Tom FM, he is absolutely rich. So I mean, he's got to win.
With Tom Lowe, it's like punching a puppy. It's just not right. It's not fair anymore. He doesn't fight back anymore.
I am really cute, to be fair, as well. So I do understand that completely.
That is one of the most pathetic things I've ever heard.
And humble too.
I am really cute though, so
yeah.
Oh, Tom, before we go any further, mate, I just think that as we're all here and we're all adults.
Yeah.
We should definitely nip this daddy thing in the bud, mate.
Oh yeah, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this?
What's happened?
Yeah,
Tom's calling himself the daddy.
No, he's not.
He's doing what?
I just put daddy on a tweet because
Right. There's been some risky tweets recently, man. That's one of them. All right, let's not have any of that.
And that's the last time we allude to that.
No daddies, please, at all.
I just kind of wanted Mike to call
Baby
me
Tom.
Baby.
Baby. What about baby?
Oh.
What about those of us who are officially daddies? Are we allowed to call ourselves that?
There's quite a few of
It
us,
still
aren't
makes me feel a bit sick.
there? I like that I'm in that now. I feel so old. I feel like Kev.
I feel like I want to
Well, we are both in our 30s, Ben.
Yeah, you are closer to 45.
Well,
So,
Wow.
You know, and I'm close to 25.
I'm 30 next year. I feel old. Should I feel old at 30?
yeah, come and join the old men club with us
Kev will give you
30-somethings.
grief, mate.
Oh, I remember 30.
Wow. I don't think I want to join any club you're involved in.
Congratulations on your B&Q gold card and many happy returns. So,
Mm.
Right, I appreciate that. And do I get the gold watch?
When you stop crashing a card over hands, man.
I'm ready if Millie's ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm already.
I'm ready.
All right, we'll see if Millie's ready.
Come on, Milster.
Millie, are you ready?
Milldog. Millmeister.
I hope so.
Milber. Come
So
on.
just so you know, Kev, Van Dijk is Dutch, so you can draft him. He will be in the poll.
Well, this is
You've
the sort of clarification I need.
Your lack of knowledge.
I know.
Oh, that's a great. Someone's just given me some great suggestions in the chat. Oh, wow. If anyone is watching actually on my stream, if you want to go to other people's streams and say players that you don't think are good,
Something's happened.
Oh, we're in.
We're in.
Shortlist.
Oh.
Move along from the shortlist, boys. You don't need this.
They were all these players. Never heard of them.
You get 30 seconds a pick. You're good.
Oh, I'm ready.
I've not written Sané down. We'll just get
Yeah,
Sané
press
in.
Who are these
ready on that short
rascals?
list.
Hit ready, boys. Hit ready.
Yeah.
I will change the scene. All right.
Come
Alright,
on,
for the
who's
first
getting
pick-
first pick?
For the first bit, we're going to stay in the same call, and we're going to talk through our pick as we do it. You know, it's just friendly drafting. It's friendly drafting.
Friendly.
Yeah, mate. Friendly draft. Is it not?
I'd love first pick.
Yeah, first pick would be quite nice.
I'm not getting first. I got
All we
like,
know
last
is
pick.
I'm happy with dead in the
if
middle
Kev
again.
gets it, it'll go for SMS.
Dupe's got it.
The host got it.
Oh.
No, host got it. But Dupe's got it, yeah.
No, it's not me.
Ooh.
Oh, second.
Ah,
Oh,
why
it
is
is
there no
me.
players
It is
on my
me.
screen?
Oh, there's.
It's-
I know
yeah,
you're playing.
yeah, if you've got problems, click position, click one of the positions, and then clear it, and all the
We
players
get
will
first pick. Okay.
appear.
I didn't expect this much pressure.
Oh,
You had
is
it
that
last
the
time as well.
screenshot?
No, I didn't have it last
Oh,
time.
yeah. So they're in.
No, I
can't
didn't get
type
it.
anything.
Matching.
Are you going for
Who's
Dupe?
next? Omega Luke's next. Who am
I
I
can't type
going
anything at the
for?
minute. It's completely froze.
I'm gonna literally spam it now.
Right, boys. You've
Oh
got
yeah,
30.
mine's froze now. I can't.
It should be good.
Oh, there we go.
The clock is ticking.
I click. Okay.
That's why we did 90 seconds.
We've
Come
got
on,
9
dude.
seconds.
As well.
I'm still in dollars. I am still in dollars. I just wanted to
Oh, no.
we're in dollars.
Zealand
so,
fan club.
Yeah.
He's
we
off down the
have it.
bureau to change.
Hang on. We got 90 seconds. I genuinely did not expect to have first pick, and I don't know where to go.
Freezing like a mother Hubbard here.
Yeah,
And I'm letting you all get a chance to fill your places up.
I'm glad I've got my short
before you
list.
missed it, mate. Dupe's gonna get auto picked here. I've got no
That'd be
sympathy.
spectacular. Oh yeah, I could auto pick. That might
It
give
won't
me a
let me
half
pick.
decent
Dude,
squad.
just pick Van Dijk,
It
mate.
won't let
Come
me
on.
pick. It genuinely
It's
won't let me
gone for
pick.
Virgil van Dijk. You did so well with him last time. So
It won't pick. There you go.
You picked Van Dijk,
Genuinely
you
took
got
me
Van Dijk.
4 attempts to pick.
I've got third pick-ish.
I hit Joshua Kimmich first by accident.
Ooh. Pressure.
Shit.
I'm going to go.
Oh, I said I wouldn't pick him, and now I want to.
Oh no.
God's sake!
You're gonna go Neymar, aren't you?
I don't want him though.
No, he
Luke
was
might pick
terrible
him.
last time.
I
He
know.
He's not
was
very good,
terrible
but
last time.
he's such a danger. That's the problem.
I'm going Leroy Sané.
It's a great pick.
Oh, I know Matt's
Interesting.
Yeah, Matt's going De Jong unless I go for him.
Yeah.
So do I now? Is it worth disrupting second yellow card, or is it worth him letting him make the mistake again of picking Frankie De Jong first? Because he's done so well for him in recent times, right, Matt? So
Sure. Yeah. No, he's real good.
yeah,
That's right. I mean, he's crap.
I agree with both of those things. I'm gonna go for Coutinho.
Yeah, the pool's is Brazilian, Dutch, and German.
I'm very late here. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this.
I still got another pick.
I don't want to be last again.
That's it. We'll change it back.
I think I've got to. He's right there. And no one's picked him. In he comes. Hopefully. Has that worked?
Oh, do you know, I'm not changing it, chat, just in case.
Oh, big boy pick.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was really and ahhing over Neymar or Timo Werner, so
just to clarify, sorry, it's 18 players, right?
Yeah,
18.
Yeah.
Just you know, make
all
sure
right.
they've got any
Before I was rudely cut off there.
So laggy.
Before I was rudely cut off.
Sorry, Daddy.
Yeah,
Daddy. Sorry, Daddy. I'm a naughty boy, Daddy.
No worries, son.
I've got that clip as well. I'll send it to you later, man.
Oh, is it me?
Oh, you went for it.
You took who I wanted, Tom, you big bully.
Why is Tom FM called Dupe FM? I don't know.
No, I discussed with my chat. Werner was going to be my first pick, not Virgil.
I need to quick make a spreadsheet.
Spreadsheets are for losers.
You got time?
A bit late for that now.
So.
Yes, we're halfway in the draft.
Sorry, is this me or Kev?
Oh,
I've done mine ages ago.
It's visually bugged for me. It just shows LOLLUJO's logo, so I just wasn't paying attention.
You've had an upgrade.
Mustafi.
Yeah, keep an eye.
Who's put him in the chat?
He's thinking.
I got to.
Yeah, good
Hear
pick.
the cogs turning. Okay.
I can see that.
I like you didn't want to though, Jack. You got.
I think there's going to be a lot of those this time. I think.
Well, I apologise, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He hasn't.
He was so poor last time.
He's gone for Frankie. Fair one.
Oh.
Look after my boy.
Oh,
Mike, the double.
You got double again.
Yeah, I don't like it. I really don't.
I don't know. I think last or first is a good pick here on this pool because you got a lot of time to find your players.
I'm
gonna be taking my time. Yeah. Okay. I really don't know who to grab here.
There's actually so many players.
Skip your pick, it'll be fine. Take your time.
30,000 of them, some might say.
Well, the two strikers that I wanted have both gone, which is annoying.
Who did you want, Mike?
Well, Werner and then Gabby Jesus.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna take Marquinhos first. A defender will come in handy.
So you got Marquinhos.
Wow.
Interesting. 50 million. Wow.
I'm not overly keen, but a lot of my picks had left me. All right, and then I'm also going to go with Leon Goretzka as well.
All right, good luck, boys.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys.
See ya.
Good luck, everybody.
Everyone's going away now, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay, mate.
I always stay. I always stay.
I'm happy to stay and chill out with the lads, you know?
Lads.
Oh, you're here.
No, Brie, it's going to take so long to get back time.
I'm first pick, and it is.
Yeah, your weight right now is.
It was a long time. Jack
All right, mate, I am trying to lose it, but thanks for referencing that.
This is the thing now, right? The weight is going to be.
Yeah, and I'm just staring at that top to work out because I can't. Oh, Memphis Depay's a great pick, Jackie.
Who went for him?
Jack.
Yeah, I wanted Memphis. Someone put it in Jack's chat. Find him, get him gone. There are some like really good budget picks here, but this.
There we are.
There are some situations developing here that I was unaware of until now. All right, chat. Everyone relax. He's gone for Kai Havertz.
Yes, he has.
Players Kev has heard of. I feel
Players
like
I've won showdowns with in the past. That's the system.
I feel like Havertz should have been one of my first picks.
I think Havertz plays well in a.
If I went for Coutinho, what an idiot.
I'm surprised by that pick.
Oh, no, I am as well. What a moron.
I'm not going to lie.
No, I'm disappointed in myself.
Kai Havertz was in my first 2 showdown victories, I believe.
Yeah, I like him.
We're big buddies.
I like him until he went to Chelsea, and then I'm not a big fan.
What's to Chelsea?
Oh, delete.
So I get a really delayed double pick here.
Are you third or fourth? Your third pick,
I'm
yeah?
third pick, yeah.
Shit.
This is getting ugly.
One that I wanted.
This is going to be rough. Oh god, I think he's rubbish as well. Give me a pull.
Right, I need to concentrate now.
Oh, crumbs.
Crumbs. There's your new t-shirt. Oh, crumbs. Oh, my squad's looking beautiful already. Look at that, boys and girls. Stunning stuff. Oh, my crown's making my hair messy. That's no good. I've got a video to record after this. Remember when they said they were staying and they've both gone? As soon as it got hard. My theory is, so now they've got, should we may as well just leave the call. My theory now is I think people are going to have budget left. So I think we just go for the expensive players. I don't think we worry too much about price and just pick the best players each time it comes round to us. Because looking at this, I think there's going to be money left over. Therefore, I'm not necessarily worried about budgeting. I like the idea of getting a goalkeeper early, but there are 4 good ones still available. So I don't really need to rush, unless all 4 of them go in the same round, and then I'm left with some joker I've never heard of. But I don't want to spend big now when there's Muller. I know I can get a good game out of. Casemiro, I know he's good. I'd take De Vrij. I'd take Wijnaldum, Sandro, Alves. There's loads of players here that I've used before that I'd like to use. Sula I just saw knocking around down there. Boateng. Fabinho's still knocking around. Fabinho's no longer knocking around. He was probably going to be my next pick. I think I'm going Casemiro. So there's my central midfield partnership. Should probably get a defender at some point and some wide players. It was between him and Muller. I was really tempted by Muller. but I've got a feeling he's injury prone. Am I right in saying he's injury prone? I know he was really good for me in my Bayern Munich save a few years ago. Royce I've had before and wasn't any good. Likewise, Neuer I've had before and he was no good. It doesn't look like there's much in the way of defenders knocking about the place. I don't want Hummels because he's slow. Sula, Boateng, I like both of them. Oh, and then are we getting as desperate as Nathan Ake already? Okay, we might have to make some moves for some defenders. Daley Blind isn't a bad pick fairly early because he's quite cheap and can play in all sorts of positions. Danilo I've had before for that same reason as well. Eder Militao still knocking around as well. So there's some bargain boys still about the place. Might go for Blint. Or Militao. Or Danilo. Just because pick 4, you know I like a versatile fullback. That's become my trademark. It's the Castagna pick. You want those versatile multi-position fullbacks. Right, we'll wait and see who's left when they get back round to me. I've got 3 options there. There's my multi-position fullback that comes in. Come on, everybody, hurry up. How is it this hard? Thank you very much for the sub. And if there was anyone who subbed while we were all chatting, thank you as well. Kev's got work to do, wants to be in bed by 9. Exactly. Oh, it's me. It's me. Right, Eder Militao I've won with before, multiple times. So we're going Eder Militao. Happy with that. Nice, quick defender. Probably going to play him at wing back, so it doesn't really help my my centre back pick. So I'm probably still going to go centre back next pick. If Sula's still available, I might go Sula. Or Boateng. Either of them I can cope with. How's the goalkeeper situation? They're all still there. We don't need to worry about goalkeepers just yet. Why haven't we got music? That's a good question. I don't know why there's no music playing. Don't know why Spotify's not even open. I was probably too busy having a lovely old time. There you go. We've got some music back now. There you go. Now we have music, but it's a little loud for my delicate ears. I'll turn my headphones down a little bit. So if we could pick any of these goalkeepers, who would we go for? I'd probably go Edison because he's the cheapest of the 4 good ones. Ben just pulled a blinder. Who did Ben go for? Oh, did he go for Sula? Never mind. So the top players left, price-wise, are all goalkeepers. Is one of them gone? Oh no, Edison is still there. Can I see the last few picks, can I? Wow, I didn't know you could do this. How long have I been winning these showdowns for? I didn't know you could do that. Right, we're going for a goalkeeper. We are going goalkeeper, and I think I'm going Edison. I want to say I think I'm going Edison. I mean, definitely we've gone for Edison. Wants me a sweeper keeper. You know I like a sweeper keeper. Yeah, that is a quality five-a-side team we've got there. That's going to do all right in five-a-side, that team. Let's just call it there. Right, we are... defenders are running low. What about left-backs? What's the left-back situation? This player pool goes off fast, doesn't it? Goes downhill quickly. Might have to sign Doo-Doo just because he's called Doo-Doo. I'm happy I got Jesus. I think I've got the second good striker. The second of two that I would have wanted. Kind of wish I had 2 picks back to back. I like having 2 picks back to back. Can we just order by height? Never. We don't stoop to those levels. Apparently Nathan Ake's a fullback according to this. That's not right. Even I know that's not right. Although he's only 5'11". Come on then. Is it my go yet? I really want to sign him now. Has anyone else gone for a goalkeeper yet? Or are all the other keepers still there? Are they happy with only one of the big 4 having gone? Yeah, no one else has gone keeper yet. Very interesting. Look at his smile. I want him just for his smile. All those teeth. See, he's going to be a threat from set pieces. I just want to be able to pick without everyone else picking. Take all the goalkeepers and play only for set pieces. I mean, it's worth it. Just for the fun. Just for the fun of it. Taking Danilo. So now we can play one of them at right back, one of them at centre back, and they can cover other areas as well. And then when it comes back around again, if Tar's still available, I'm going to take him as well. And then we're going to go a bit more attacking. Start filling in some of our creative players. We haven't got any wide players yet, which is troublesome. I'm not going for a long throw specialist this time. That cost me last time. Right. This, we might actually go wingers first. This is slim pickings. Might go for him. Positional flexibility is key. I like a player who can cover both wings. Hulk's so expensive. I don't understand Hulk at 48 million. He says with Oscar above him at 52. What am I missing here? Why is Oscar 52 million? Everton I've used before and not been massively impressed with. China prices. What? And they reflect in draft? This surprises me. So primarily he's going to be... See, can he use either foot? He's going to be my right winger if we get him. So then I'd want a left winger. Wage has an impact on valuation. That makes sense. Although half the time it feels like they just pluck the valuation out of thin air. Because you get some really odd valuations from time to time. Like all last year wasn't Rashford's 15 million. How many players have we got so far? Only 6. This is taking forever. This is the longest draft in the history of the world. Come on! He was on low salary last year, was he? Was he indeed? Yeah, 90 seconds for a pick is a long time. I know people don't have their shortlists ready, but still. You've got 10 minutes between picks. How is it taking this long? Shame I can't play the Sheffield save while waiting. That's a very good point. That would be fun. See, he's quick as well. I like quick. He's an out-and-out winger, isn't he? Don't know if I want an out-and-out winger. Certainly don't want 2 out-and-out wingers. Tom's just gone for Hulk. Tom's a madman. He's just spent 50 million on Hulk. Right, I was kind of eyeing up Vinicius Jr. Is he actually good at the start? I know he becomes very, very good. But is he good enough at the start? And if not him, who? Clivert? There's another one who's very quick. I've used before. He can play either side. He becomes very good. Is he good enough to begin with? Second tier players. Oh, yeah, but who's your top tier player out of this lot then? Everton? Grant. It's not really the kind of player I had in mind necessarily. I guess we could go Brandt. So Brandt on one wing, Costa on the other, Jesus up front, Casemiro and Havertz in midfield. Then got to decide if I want an attacking midfielder or a defensive midfielder. It looks like Vinicius Jr.'s gone. Yeah, Curtie's gone for Vinicius Jr., so he's the one I like the look of. So maybe Everton to play on the left. Would we go Everton or Kluivert? Bergwijn. Maybe. Like the fact that he can play both sides, but then so can Kluivert, can't he? And Everton. I mean, I could potentially get two of them if people haven't snapped them up by the time we circle back round to a backup. Right, I feel like this is quite a big call about to happen here. I think we're going Everton. And I hope we're not going to regret it. Right, we've got 8 players now, so we need a left back. We need another centre back. Daley Blint's still there, and I still like him. If he's available when we get back round, we're going Daley Blint. Because he's another one I've used before. I like his versatility. I like the fact he can play left back, centre back, wing back, defensive midfielder, central midfielder. Blint is awful. He might be awful in any one of those positions if he was your first choice in any one of them. But someone who can cover all of them, that's really useful, I think. He's the kind. He's your Dutch James Milner. You just pick him because he can play everywhere for you. And if you need someone sat on the bench to come on, he can cover all of them. Get a real left back first. Who? Have we had Arana before? I feel like we've had him before. Max is good, apparently. Marcello. A bit slow, but who's likely to be running at him, I guess. Maybe we go Marcello and Blint as our next 2 picks. Because then Blint could sit as our playmaker if need be. He could sit in there, knocking the ball around. Doesn't matter that he's slow if he's sat there as our playmaker. So would we go Max or Marcello? seems pretty pretty resounding. Can we see Max? You can see Max. There you go. Compare. Can you even do that? Oh, you can. So that screams Marcello to me. All Max's is quicker. Decision made. That was easy. Take Robin. I don't think Robin is my best left back option at the moment. Is Tar still available? I guess we'll find out when we loop back round to centre backs. We're going to go Marcello and Blint if we can as our next two picks, because I want Blint as my playmaker. Or a playmaker, not necessarily the playmaker. Casemiro could potentially do it. Scroll down. I ain't going into the bargain bin just yet. We've got loads of money left. Then I'm gambling on there being a centre-back of some kind left. I don't know who it might be. We'll just have to take what we can get. Worst case scenario, we can play Militao and Danilo as centre-backs. Or Blint, if we get him. Right, so if we look at this... for defensive midfielders. See, as an actual playmaker to sit in there, I don't know. I think Blint is the one. I think he's my first choice deep line playmaker. And then we can find another centre mid. And then if we want to play a 4-2-3-1, we've got Havertz who can go in the attacking midfield role. But I think I'm leaning towards the 4-3-3 I've just switched to with home. Are any of the mods keeping track of who we've drafted so far for new people joining? Because I know sometimes we do. That's who we've had so far. Which I think, bearing in mind the very limited player pool, is a really strong draft so far. If the lowdown are mocking me for this, they're numbskulls. I don't know how much depth we're going to have, but it's one of those player pools where you can't really get a lot of depth, can you? We're kind of having to abandon the depth strategy because once you get down to the 18th pick on a player pool this size, there's not much out there, is there? Has Blint gone? Oh no, he's not. I thought Blint had gone. That would have made me sad. If Blint does go, I was going to say before we cut, but comes back around to me, he hasn't, so we'll take him. And then next pick, we need a centre back. See what we've got left as centre back options. I mean, slim pickings. We just go for one of the older, slower ones. I mean, from those lot, I know he's slow. But how many really fast strikers are there? We've got Jesus. We'd struggle against Werner. Who else is Hummel struggling against? Boateng's a good shout. Boateng's a little bit quicker. Thiago Silva is kind of in between pace-wise. Neymar. Between Danilo and Militao, they're dealing with Neymar. Ginter. 6'3", like that. Didn't I sign him for Leicester and he was dross? That's how quickly this dropped off. We need 2 centre-backs in our next 2 picks, I think. Although we have got a winger. So if we compare Boateng at 6'4" and probably the quickest of that bunch, I think we go Boateng, don't we? And then we've got a back 4 of Danilo, Militao, Boateng, Marcello as a starting back 4, which I think works. How fast is Silva? Not as fast as Boateng. Who is Jeramel and why is he the most expensive? No idea. No idea who that guy is. Oh, has this just crashed? Oh, I thought that was crashing for a second there. Oh dear. That was panic for a moment. I still think there is an argument for Hummels. I don't think we're going to be up against as many fast attacks as we normally would be. But I think if Boateng's there, we go Boateng. Jeramel plays for Gremio. He's 35. Okay. Dupe's just wasting time. What is he doing? Robbins, 15 million. That seems insane. Who else has gone recently? See, they're starting to go for Wonder Kids now, which I think is a mistake. I don't think there's any benefit in going for Wonder Kids. There you go. Ben's gone for Allison. Goalkeepers are starting to go, boys and girls. There's going to be 5 people with a second tier goalkeeper. Drew, thank you for the sub. How many goalkeepers are left? So Neuer and ter Stegen are still there. So that means only me and Ben have a goalkeeper so far. I am having so much fun now I've found that button. It's a whole new world up there. I've got Edison as my goalkeeper. Pick ter Stegen just to annoy more people. If we had enough money left, I would, but we're actually getting quite tight for money. We've only got our first 11 and we've spent... I think that's my most expensive first 11 ever. I've only got 160 million left for our final 7 players. Right, we need another striker. Is that my João Pedro from the Arsenal save? Do I get? Is he at Watford in real life? Is that him? Might have to bring him in. That can't be. He looks like 1,000 years old. João Pedro has been on previous shortlists of mine. That isn't Watford Pedro. Okay. Either way, he's been on shortlists of mine in the past. I'll have him. because he's the only name I recognise on here. But I recognise his name as well, but I don't know why. He's 6'4", not my kind of player at all. Whereas he's at least my kind of striker. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. How is it? I mean, he must be a gazillion years old, surely. How old are some of these players? He's someone I've signed a gazillion years ago in the past. Jan Vennegar of Hesselink. Lammers! Lammers is there! Those of you who don't know why my subs are called Nuts, my first ever stream was a charity stream years ago, and I had a strike partnership of Lammers and the Nut. I assume that's the same Lammers. And then it was some Romanian guy called Ironut something or other. And I described Lammers and the Nut as everyone's favourite indie band. I might have to go for Lammers. I can't go back. We might not be doing any more drafts, folks. Oh, there we go. We made it back. If Lammers is still there, pick 18. We're going for Sam Lammers. Just to get Lammers and the Nut up and running again. We'd then have to find an Ironut. You lot could be the Nuts in Lammers and the Nut these days. Right, Curtis just taken Neuer. That means there's only Ter Stegen left now, I think. Compare Martinelli and Pedro. I want Pedro. Pedro's been on my shortlist. Pedro is on the shortlist I'm looking at now. Pedro is the one from this list. He's been on my bargain pick for several showdowns in the past. I've just never gone for him. How do I know it's that Pedro? Because he's João Pedro. He's a striker who can also natural attacking midfielder. And he's on my list as both an attacking midfielder and a striker. And he's called João Pedro. If it's not the same João Pedro, then so be it. There you go. He must be good because Jack's gone for him. So now maybe we go Martinelli. Are we going Martinelli? It's going to be a bit of a panic pick, but people were saying Martinelli, so we'll go Martinelli. Right, now we need another midfielder. Sami Khedira is still there. Feels weird being able to get all these Brazilians. Oh, he's just taken who I was after. I was looking at Rafinha. Ben's a swine. You know I like a box-to-box midfielder. He always pops up, I think, on shortlists. What type of midfielder do I want? Well, I've got my starting midfield, so I just kind of want cover. It'd be nice to have someone else who can play attacking midfield, because that's what João Pedro was going to be, able to cover that as well. We've only really got Havertz who'll play there at the moment. Maybe if we... Mesut Ozil's still available. Never used him in Football Manager. You need a left wing. Everton's my left wing. I am tempted by Ozil as a guy on the bench. think Gravenberch has already gone. I'm sure I saw someone take him quite early when the Wonder Kids started going. And I'm not really looking for Wonder Kids. I'd rather take Ozil. I might go for Khedira. Ooh. Ooh. Look at all these positions he can play. Yeah, it's him. It's him. He's the one. Khedira announced he's retiring today. As long as he doesn't retire from the showdown, we can still use him. Bruno Guimaraes is also solid. Less positional flexibility, though. Although he's a natural deep line playmaker, which is nice. Where can I find the Born database? It's in the description of the video where I announced the Born database was available. I can't remember what episode that was, but there is an episode where I said the Born database is out now. It's in the description of that video. If Ben goes for Otavio now, then I know someone's in here telling him who I'm picking so he can pick them ahead of me. And I'm just going to time you all out. That's all right then. Come on. We probably need another goal. I might actually be one of these rascals who only does one goalkeeper this time, you know. Everyone else does it. Why do I always go for a backup goalkeeper? Because it's a squad game, because injuries can happen. Yeah. But I always seem to run out of players. Having that, if it was 23-man squads, then obviously you get multiple goalkeepers. But with 18-man squads, if you get a couple of suspensions and a couple of injuries, you start to run out of players. Tom, you son of a mongoose. What a scumbag Tom is. That ruins my entire plan. Well, I'll go with him because someone else said him before. And now we'll come up with a new plan. It doesn't hurt to have another player who can play there. We've now got a few options to sit in front of the defence. Yeah, Ozil might be the one now. I still feel like we need another out-and-out striker. Although I guess he is. I just don't like the way he's listed in the midfield. Although we might need another defender as well. If we're playing Blint in midfield, I feel like we need an... Right, so at left back, we've got Blint or Danilo as options. Oh, and Marcello. Right back, we've got Militao, Danilo. Centre back, Boateng, Blint, Danilo. I think we need another defender. I don't know that we necessarily even need another utility defender. We've got multiple utility defenders already. I think we just need a defender. It could even be Hummels. Maybe even this guy. Take a quick look at strikers. We will have a quick look at strikers. Problem is, it's really slim pickings for strikers. Certainly for my kind of striker. Too slow. Deep lying forwards, not interested. He's got a very strong jawline, which does make me interested. He actually looks like he's probably half decent. Maybe we'll get a Pedro after all. Maybe we'll go Lammers. Is it my go yet? Let's compare Lammers and Pedro. Oh, they're so very similar. Pedro just about edges him, doesn't he? A little bit quicker, a little bit better in front of goal. Well, at least we've got two choices. So Tom can't snipe me. Is ARP about? Good question. Kyo George. See, we know how good he gets. Tell you what. Not quite his time, is it? Not quite his time. Right, we'll go with this Pedro. So we've got 4 picks left. So we've got like 30 million a player left. Who's a big expensive? I'm tempted. We might go for Hummel's last pick. We might go for Hummel's next pick. Because does it really hurt to have Hummels in the squad? I know people are ignoring him because he's slow. But he is Hummels. Yes, he's slow, but is he better than any of this lot? And I don't think we're going to be playing super quick attackers against us. We need another player who can play right wing. We've got Martinelli can play left. Everton and Costa can play either side. We could probably do with another winger. So we want another winger, Hummels. And then another goalkeeper. And then whatever the most expensive player left is. Ozil, maybe. Ozil, Hummels. A backup goalkeeper. And then a winger. Interesting. Yeah, I think if no one else is going Hummels at this stage, we're going to take him. There's so much money left in the kitty, we may as well. There's no point leaving money on the table. But I do like the idea of Ozil from the bench. Just to potentially come on and mix things up. And just be a little bit different from anything else we've got. He's an assist machine. And he could be that wide player cover even. And then we'll just take Pick 18, the most expensive goalkeeper we've got left. Willian could be my Pedro. He could be. Does it say on there how much money people have got left? Or do you only get to see that here? Willian's the last decent winger left. I mean, he is tempting. Hummel's gone. Oh no, Matt went for Hummels. No. I might go for Willian then. And then we'll come up with a new plan for another defender. But Willian's going to be my winger. Or a winger. Mainly because he was there. And now for a defender. Who is left? Yeah, I definitely wanted Hummels. Tom is definitely sniping me. If you're the turd who's sniping my chat for Tom, I hope you choke on your cornflakes in the morning, you scumbag. It's probably going to be him then, I guess. We've kind of hovered around him all night long. I don't know that it's necessarily that this guy's bad. It's that he's old. But then he's actually quite... You know what? Can we still compare him with Hummels? He's nowhere near. Not even close. Not even close. Sydney is massive. 6'1". That's not massive. Can I have a bit of cock? Compare him to Ginter. He's better, isn't he? He's better in all the important areas. Should say he was 6'8". No, 6'3". Gonna say. Rodrigo Cow isn't solid. I had him at Leicester and he was rubbish. We've got 3 picks left. We'll go for Jeramel or Ginter. We're just going to get the most expensive defender left when it comes round to us. And then what do we still need? A goalkeeper and one other player. How are we doing for central midfielders? Actual proper central midfielders? We only have 2 in the squad at the moment. Oh no, 3. We probably need a central midfielder. So we're going to go centre back, centre mid, goalkeeper. It's our final 3 picks. I think Willian becomes Ozil purely because Willian was natural as attacking midfielder and on both wings. So I think Willian pips Ozil because of that flexibility. I said we weren't going to use up our budget, and I don't think we are going to use up our budget. I think it's pretty difficult to use up budget with this kind of player pool. Oh, I just knocked down a light. Yikes. Who's the most expensive pick left? Jeramel. So someone's probably going to take him before it comes round to me. I'm just banking on the fact no one's heard of him. Solar Run, thank you for the sub. There are slim midfield pickings left as well. Oh, it's me. It's me. We've apparently got 7 players who can play centre-back in our squad, which is quite pleasant. So now we want... Are they really the most expensive players left? Oh no, the most expensive centre mids left. Okay. Because Ozil's still so tempting. I've still got 63 million left. We can get a pretty decent backup goalkeeper. Timo Horn's there. I'll take him. Right, who's going to be my centre mid then out of this lot? Don't really want a ball-winning midfielder. Eden Nilsson. Oh, he can play in a lot of positions. And he's a box-to-box midfielder. Ben has 185 million left. That's absurd. How? He might fit my Pellegrini mold. You know, I always like to have Lorenzo Pellegrini in my team. He looks Pellegrini-ish. Is he Pellegrini-ish? Is he going to be my Lorenzo Pellegrini? But then he's got 18 determination, which I really like the look of. We might go Klaassen. For club captain. Plus, he's got a really excellent head shape. We're going Klaassen, I think. You might say he's a little bit slow, but his natural fitness is great. His stamina is great. He's going to run quite slowly all day long. That's what I like. He's never going to stop running. He'll never get there, but he'll never stop running. He's the perfect player for extra time. Newhouse. He's a bit too attacky. What I'm looking for, maybe. And he's no quicker, really, than Klaassen. He's barely any quicker. We're mocking poor old Davey for 11 and 12. That guy had 13 and 12. It's not that different. 13 and 11. So his pace is actually lower than Klaassen's. Oh, Ben just took him. Never mind. I feel like I've spent more money than everybody, which is very different from usual. I've really thrown money around this time. I like it. Oh, Tom, you son of a mongoose. He's done it again. I really dislike Tom. You stream sniping scumbag. Who are we going for then? I guess we're going for him. Not really who I wanted, but he'll have to do. And then last pick, best goalkeeper left. Tom is such a cheat. His only showdown win came by cheating. And now he's cheating in the draft as well. Ridiculous. So who do we like on here? I didn't forget Ozil. I went for Willian instead of Ozil. Because he's got that extra bit of flexibility to play on either wing as well. And he's quicker. We've got a lot of flexibility in this squad. A lot of flexibility. It's a trap. Why isn't it showing me how tall he is? Am I just being blind? He's called Kevin and he's got a sensational beard. There's no other choice. You can suggest who you want. We're going with Beardy Kevin. It's a trap. Watch Tom take him now, I know. And he hasn't even got the reason. Tom's not called Kevin and he can't grow a beard. So the two reasons for picking him are absolute nonsense. If Tom goes for trap, he is a cheat. A filthy, beardless cheat. Thought it was a waste to pick a backup. But yeah, but you lot all convinced me to go for one. So I'm going for one. Knowing my luck, I won't, for the first time ever, I won't take a backup keeper. And my keeper gets injured in the first game and I have to use my magic sponge. So, no, thank you. I'll take a backup goalkeeper. It's a trap. Draft complete. There you go. My boys. So we have, hold on. Edison and Trap. Handsome Kevin, we're going to call him. He's a good looking man. This guy we've never heard of. He's got a centre parting and a double chin. He's going to be great. Boateng, Danilo, Blint, Militao, Marcello, Casemiro, Havertz, Douglas Costa, Willian, Everton, Martinelli, Eden Nielsen, who I confess I've never heard of, Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel Jesus, and some guy called Pedro with a very strong jawline. We're going to complete the draft. We're going to jump back into the main chat and we're going to see how they're going to pick holes in perfection. Did I not do that right? What am I doing wrong here? There we go. I don't know how to unmute myself. Have I managed it? I have managed it.
Do you know what? He might be 5'7", but we're going to take him anyway.
Beautiful.
Boom. Money.
Nice. I was looking at.
Go.
My squad is the greatest squad you lot have ever seen, by the way.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Congrats.
Thanks. Although Tom's a cheat, he kept sniping me.
Ooh, that's poor from Tom. That.
Ben's taken about 4 of my picks.
Oh, mate.
On the round as well. On that round.
The amount of times I was waiting for that round for my player and like gone.
I reckon I've got more beards than I've ever drafted before in this squad.
I tried to make a spreadsheet. It's got 4 names on it until I gave up.
You lot have got lots of money left.
What did you have left?
30 million.
Oh wow.
That's why they call me Spendy Kev.
Is that like you? Is that traditional? Kev?
Well,
Draft?
What's traditional for me is being really intelligent. And I said round 2.
That's it, right? 18, yeah?
I said, yeah, it's 18.
Well, can you just note down how much money you've got left for me?
And we can complete now, yeah?
If you've done.
Yep.
18.
And then you've got to tune into the lowdown.
What are they up to, them rascals?
Oh, I'm joking. You actually don't have to.
That was stressful enough, man.
Is there another twist?
Yeah, big twist now. So you now
we had enough of a twist already, didn't we?
You now got a pick from pool 2, and I've got a pick from pool 1, alright? Right, let me just chat about this.
But as I was saying, he's still there, Kurt. Kurt's gone. I was going to tell him my secret, but now I won't. He'll never know.
Can you tell us?
No. It was for Kurt's ears only.
Oh, okay.
It's for the bow tie club. You're like in the bow tie club.
I'm not. I've got a T-shirt though that says "World's Best Holiday Rep." So
what's that got to do with bow ties, eh?
Well,
Join bow tie club, and then you can learn some secrets next time.
What's any of that got to do with the drafts? Who's drafting?
Tom, no, this isn't draft related, but what's the Lincoln score, Tom?
We won 2-0. Come on!
Amazing.
Come on.
Boys, can everyone write down their amount of money they've got left, please?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank
We'll put it in the Discord.
Yeah. Put it in Magic Sponge.
Okay.
For me, please. Just so we'll know for the breakdown tomorrow. Magic Sponge.
Million, Jack. Wow.
Oh, Friday. Sorry, I'm on.
That's no, that's just pounds. There's no M on the end of that.
Oh, mate, I'm in the mud here. Look at this.
I've got so much money left.
I've got more than you.
I thought I would.
Have you actually?
How have you got all that money left?
Ben, mine's
well, I'll tell you what. I got Alex to share on a free. I got to share on a free. So
yeah, literally when I was about to pick him.
Sorry, mate.
Ben, mine's in dollars, by the way, because I'm doing MLS save over on Twitch.
What that means?
Get your currency converter out.
Every week we've got someone do it in dollars, haven't we?
Okay, so has this happened to anyone else? 16 of my 18 players are Brazilian.
Yeah, I've got a lot of
I've only got 2
Dutchies.
I've got quite a lot of French, to be fair.
I've got a lot of Brazilian.
I can try and change it now.
Hit continue, boys. Jack, Duke, Tom.
I've got 2
I got Fred
Dutchies
by
as well.
accident.
So now there's going to be a twist where we get to spend the remaining budget, right?
Yeah, on a holiday organised by Mike.
I'm just converting it now. £61 million. There we go.
I've got 5 Dutchies. Let's go.
Oh, that's a lot.
19 million left.
I've got 1 German players.
I got 2 German players as well.
I'm going to be ordering a Brazil flag, I think.
I've got a lot of German.
I think we all are.
Are you going to have a Brazilian?
Of herbs and spices? No, not this time.
I don't know half my team.
Hit continue, Duke.
Yeah, mine games first.
Okay.
Because I was trying to convert it.
It's a party atmosphere. All right then, boys. How did you find the drafts? I mean, we'll sort of go in order. If you could sum up in a word, I like doing this. Kurtie, what's your word?
Annoying.
Okay, I'm going to go stressful. Dupe.
Exciting.
Kevin.
6.
Okay, that's what that means. Luke.
Surprising.
I like the fact we were all really trying to emphasise it. Matt.
Fred.
Okay. Fred, Mike.
Traumatic.
Tom.
He's had a rough night, hasn't he?
Tom.
Easy.
Easy. Jack.
Exceptional.
And we'll remember these on Sunday because some of us are going to look very silly. Right then, boys, back 7 o'clock on Saturday for the next part. Of course, the breakdown will be on Friday at 7 o'clock on the Showdown channel. If you want to raid over there now, feel free to. If you want to carry on streaming, have a great time. Speak to you soon, gentlemen. No more twists.
We'll see about that.
Bye, boys.
Everybody. Right, boys and girls, as mentioned at the start of the stream, I am going to wrap things up there. I know I said earlier in the week that I'd potentially stream a bit of the Sheffield United save now, but I've just won the draft and I haven't finished recording the home transfer special that's coming out at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I figured you'd rather me do that than do more drafting. We've got a very good team there, though, so fingers crossed things are looking very good for the weekend. I'll see you back here 7 o'clock Saturday night for Showdown o'clock. And in the meantime, we are going to raid over to the Lowdown. So enjoy yourselves over there. Thank you very much for watching. No stream tomorrow. We're just doing Showdown streams this week because poorly chest and all that. Look at the state of my tie. I look like a farmer. Goodness me. And I shall see you very soon. Bye-bye, folks.